What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another weekly upload. So over this past week, I found something super troubling with the Giulia. I did an oil change on it because we're getting ready to take it to the beach. So I just want to make sure all the fluids were fresh and everything. But as I was underneath it, I found something that I didn't like, and I'm gonna show you guys that here in just a little bit. We're actually gonna take the car over to my buddy Jason's house and put it on a lift so we can tell exactly what's going on. But before we do that, we have to take the old oil to the dump. So as we're riding in the Stelvio over to the dump, I just wanted to talk about something kind of funny. So this Stelvio has, if you can tell, 111,000 miles on it and doesn't have a single issue that the Giulia with half the mileage on it has at all. So it's just kind of funny. I think that my Giulia was built on a Friday at 5 o'clock and they were rushing to get it built. And this Stelvio, someone really put their time and effort into it when building it, because this thing has been absolutely fantastic. And like I said, not had half the problems that the Giulia has had. All right, time to take this thing over to Jason's house to put it on the lift, but how about a cold start first? So a little backstory on how I know Jason. So him and I actually worked together at a Valvoline for a long time. We were both lube techs, and we just became really close from that. And then after that, we moved to working at a Ford dealership together. We were technicians over there, then moved into like the parts side of things, and we've been buddies for a long time. And he's big into Fords. You'll see later in this video, he's actually got some really cool cars and a really cool trucks. So Jason's gonna be a familiar face that you guys see around the channel here, and he actually has his own YouTube channel that I'm going to link down in the description. And I really want you guys to go over and show his page some love. He's being really nice by letting me use his lift and putting my car on there to see what's going on exactly with it. We have arrived. All right, guys, we're here at Jason's house. This is Jason.
How's it going, guys?
And we got to move this truck out of the way to be able to put my car on the lift. I'm just kind of pointing everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, we'll watch that. How's that?
Hey.
All right, here's a nice little cold start on the diesel. So additionally to a cool truck, Jason's got two pretty cool builds. As you can tell, he builds some really cool stuff over here. Jason, what can you tell me about this thing?
So this is a 66 Mustang that I drug out of somebody's backyard about almost 2 years ago now.
Crazy.
It'll be 2 years in July. And I've basically went all the way through this thing. I've pretty much everything from the ground up. Every nut and bolt I've pretty much touched.
How many hours do you think you've got in this build?
I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I've been working on it the whole time.
Yeah, 2 years.
So it's got, everything's different. It's got a 5-speed in it. Posi rear end. It's still an 8-inch, but it's built.
What motor's in this thing?
So it's a 289, but it's punched out 60 over, so it's basically a 302. Nice camshaft in it.
Period correct?
Period correct. This is a 65 block. The car's a 66, but this is a 65 block. I've put power brakes on it, disc brakes in the front, a massive radiator, as you can see, with the electric fan.
Right.
And the suspension is all stock, but it's all new. I went to a cable clutch. I pretty much touched everything.
The entire car has been completely redone.
I sandblasted the bottom of the car, painted it, painted the engine bay, sandblasted and painted the engine bay. The outside of the car didn't really need it. I'm going to sand it all off and paint it anyway. I guess I could have sandblasted the whole thing, but it makes a mess. So,
right, absolutely.
Trying to think, I did the interior. All the interior's new.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. And it
Yeah.
looks super clean. Like, honestly, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but this entire build from the front bumper all the way to the back is just clean. He's done a really good job with it. You can
And
tell
it's
he's
still
really
not
taking
done.
his job.
It's still not done.
His time with it. It's
All the
sweet.
brake lines, fuel lines, they're all new.
Everything's fresh.
Everything's new.
So not only is this car completely fresh, but the Foxbody's fresh too, right, Jason?
It may not look like it right now, but yes.
So that thing's
Yes.
got a fresh motor in it, fresh transmission too, everything?
Yes. It's still
Rear end?
T5, but it's been gone through. It's a 331 stroker, so the first thing that's probably going to pop is the T5 transmission. This won't make enough power to pop it. This
Right.
probably only makes 300, 350
Still,
at
it's
most.
enough
I
to
mean,
have
this
fun, yeah.
this is light, so it's still going to be fun.
Right.
But that thing probably makes, and this is just a guesstimate, don't quote me on this, probably 450, close to the 500 mark.
And a car that light's,
Yeah.
that's quick. That's really quick.
But like I said, that's going to shatter that T5 one day. It's got a fresh built, it's still an 8.8 rear diff. It's not a 9-inch, unfortunately, but it's been gone through. I upgraded to 5 lug all the way around, the bigger brakes in the front.
Heck yeah.
It's tubular, so like the front K member's tubular, the rear control arms are all tubular. Everything's been gone through on this car. It just needs to be painted, and it needs a tune. It needs to go to the dyno because it's on a standalone ECU.
So that's the main thing that's holding it up.
Yeah,
Just a tune.
yeah, and it's pushed over in the corner like this because of I was working on this car.
This
Yeah.
one's been a priority.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. So you don't even stop at the cars. You got dirt bikes too.
Yeah, this one is actually my cousin's bike right here. They're both the same bike, so that one
Little Husky.
is mine over there, the farthest one away.
Nice. Well, cool. What do you say we start this thing up and get it pulled
yeah.
out so we can try and put a little bit of an Italian car in here.
Let's do it.
See it change the vibe of the garage a little bit.
Let's do it.
The fuel smells amazing. All right, time to put this thing on the lift. All right, time to take off one of the 300 million skid plate bolts.
Literally like 350.
Isn't it so overkill?
Yeah. Oh, it's not hanging. The corner was just folded down for some reason.
The retainer is literally just spinning.
What?
Watch it. Oh, that was crispy.
Oh my gosh.
How do we solve that? Don't hold it. You're just gonna chew. You got hair pliers.
You know, it's just pliers.
That's how working on an Alpha goes.
Probably these.
Well, add another retainer to the list. Might still be usable. You got it?
Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Things like.
Literally the first bolt.
I know. No, a second. All right. I'm gonna try to go slow.
Oh, I don't got it good. That's the problem.
You ready?
Yep.
Son of a... You know what, man? I don't even think we need it. No, skid plate's torn right there anyways. Who cares? We'll just leave it in.
That's probably why it's just spinning.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. That's probably from when I did the oil change.
Did you curse?
Maybe.
You're gonna have a little beep.
Yeah, we'll bleep it out.
Sorry, the great
Oh
people.
my God.
I hope that's on camera. Here, you want this one while you're running those bolts out?
No, it's cool. You should have seen the other day when I was like underneath this thing trying to change the oil. I had like no room. Literally no.
Okay, it's just held on by these back two back here.
Yeah,
Or
which
three.
is
Four.
really ridiculous because Alfa Romeo decided to use 2 different sizes.
Did Buddies do this exhaust?
Yeah.
They did really good.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. So the if in the back, that's like under that cover is where the Y pipe is. Oh, Jason, it was in my pocket the entire time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dang, those
Story of my
control arms are beefy. That's like some BMW stuff, dude.
Oh, dude, we don't talk about Beamers around here. That's a sin.
Yeah. But look how there's so many. That's way over engineered.
Yeah, that's literally this car.
Why? Why?
Alfa Romeo doing Alfa Romeo things.
So you take the skid plate off on your back?
Yeah, underneath the car on some
This
ramps.
one too, right? That oil filter's not in a bad spot though.
No, it's nice.
It's actually.
Spot the issue yet?
No, I haven't.
That's a good sign. Was that a retainer?
There's a retainer.
Oh, great. I'm down to 2 retainers up front.
Okay.
It really doesn't look that. Oh, Jason, look up here. So just to preface, it's really not that bad because I did clean it up the other day, but you can kind of see.
And
like,
there's a drip
up
hanging.
there.
If you want to film this, there's a drip hanging. Like it's all kind of.
Oh, it's yeah. You can see it's wet.
Yeah, it's all wet, but it's not.
Oh
bad.
shoot! Yeah. Wait, repeat that.
So, to get the oil pan off, it's these 4 bolts on the oil pan here, and then on the bell housing, and then boom, 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 boom. There's some weird ones on the front. No, they're all the same.
So has this thing got like an upper pan or just a lower pan seal? I wonder if it's leaking from the upper pan.
I
still.
think it's just a lower pan.
Well, good. That's good news.
It's not like a diesel where it has 2 like pans,
Yeah.
upper and lower.
Oh, so it's only got 1.
Yeah. And then you could replace the seal on this because this is going to have an O-ring on it, just that sensor.
So it's so ridiculous. I already called about that, and you can't get just an O-ring for that.
You have to get the sensor.
The whole sensor. It's like $250.
Yeah.
Which is not the end of the world, but it's kind of annoying. So on a separate note, I haven't told them yet, but we actually have a downpipe on the way for this thing, which is going to be all the way up there. And how does that look?
Oh. Okay, so we could just unbolt it from the turbo because it's going to be bolted to the turbo.
I think
Or clamp.
Is that a coolant line right there? That right there. I read somewhere that we might have to pull a coolant line, which if so, it's not the end of the world. I
It's
need
a
to flush it
coolant
anyways.
line of some sort.
Is it gonna block it though, you think?
Does this thing have an oil cooler, do you know? No, that's definitely water. But I don't think it's going to be in our way. You might have to pull a coolant line up top, but that one I don't think is going to be in our way at all.
Okay. These fresh mounts too. Just put these in.
You just put those in?
Yeah, or the dealership did about 5,000 miles ago.
Hell yeah.
I guess they're kind of known for leaking.
Did they tell you about this oil leak?
So they told me about this one, but not the pan. And like I always do my own oil changes, so I always kind of like, pay attention to it. Oh yeah, look, it's leaking all the way up. It's kind of hard to see, but all the way up there too. Yeah.
I'm not sure if the air under the car is just blowing it up there or there's something else leaking up there.
Well, it's got that ginormous skid plate, so I don't know. What do you think?
It's hard to tell. I don't think it has the upper and lower. It definitely doesn't because there's a timing cover.
Sick. And I looked from the top down, and it doesn't look like you really can't see much, so it's definitely something down here.
Yeah.
Oh, does that look like a flat spot on the seal right there? See how it's kind of hanging out?
This thing might actually have a gasket. No, that's silicone.
What is that?
That's silicone.
I wish manufacturers would use gaskets again. Is there an advantage of using like a RTV versus?
Most motors today are built entirely of silicone, and it's probably a manufacturing thing.
Way for them
So
to make it
it's
cheaper.
so they don't have to manufacture, you know, a part. They can just use silicone. And I'm sure there's some advantages of it too.
Well, the main thing is I'm getting ready to take this car down to the beach, so I was kind of worried about running into issues with that.
I don't think you have an issue. I don't think it's leaking bad enough that you should really worry. I mean, obviously you want to fix it, but
It'll be fine.
it'll be fine.
Famous last words. You know, I really wish that I would have like taken a video or a picture of it before. I think I may have. If I do, I'm gonna insert it right here. But all right, so I wasn't really planning on recording, but I was just doing an oil change on the Giulia, and I've discovered something a little troubling. You look under here. You see, we have got a major oil leak going on. I'm happy that it's not as bad now as it was when I originally saw it.
Well, when you originally saw it, that's been who knows how long
Yeah.
it's been leaking, so it's had time to accumulate.
At least 5,000 miles. Well, I would say at the most 5,000 miles because
Was it low on oil?
No, it wasn't. So it can't be that bad.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah. How much do you think out of pocket? Like, say if we were to take this to the dealer, you know, so, I don't
I'm
know how many
sure-
hours do you think this is?
I'm sure they're gonna charge you
Probably
8 hours or so.
And at
you know,
$200 an hour.
Yeah.
Do the math.
for an Alfa Romeo. Yeah, at least $200 an hour.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to drop this front subframe. But
Yeah. So we left that part out. So in order to actually repair this oil leak, we're gonna have to drop this entire subframe. So we're gonna have to disconnect, you know, control arms and unplug the steering rack and all that. And
the good thing about this steering rack is it's electric.
Yeah.
So you could literally just unplug it, leave it on the subframe, unbolt the upper control arm, the upper coil spring, on, you know, just unbolt it on the top coil spring. And you could leave the sway bar on it because it's bolted to the coil spring. Yeah, literally just disconnect the upper control arm, the coil spring on top, and you could drop the subframe down. But you'd have to support the motor on top with an engine cradle.
And honestly, we could undo the bolts of that pan and try to get it out without dropping the subframe. But
You're still going to have to get a pry bar in there to pry it out because you remember it's glued on with silicone.
That's going to be a problem in itself.
Yeah. The best way to do it would be to drop the subframe.
Just to do it clean
Yeah.
and make sure it's
And
sealed
you would have enough
properly,
room
too.
to just pop it up in there. We wouldn't have to fish. Even if you could even fish this thing out, I don't think you could. I don't think it would come down far enough to get it out.
Well, like I said before,
So-
I guess it'd be perfect time to do a downpipe.
Yeah. Actually, it would be. It would be a lot easier.
Okay, so I didn't film this part, and I just put the skid plate up, but as I was looking underneath this plastic panel right here, I noticed something. And if you can tell, this is a broken piece. And I also found a little like red reflective piece. So I want to say now, when I bought this car, the Carfax was completely clean. Like, had one owner. It was actually, this car was a lease before I bought it. And it said no accidents or anything. But finding this broken piece and finding a little piece of a taillight kind of confirms that this thing might have been in an accident, maybe a slight one, and they didn't necessarily report it to insurance. Now, what I'm curious about is this car has the base bumper on it, and if you guys can tell, it's the complete base bumper, and this car is a TI. And I'm pretty sure now, if somebody knows the correct answer to this in the comments, please definitely comment and let me know. I'm pretty sure this car should have came with a sport bumper and not the base bumper. So I think what happened is that the previous owner had maybe got into a small accident and put the cheaper bumper on it, which would be the base bumper, and just kind of traded it in. So I don't know. It is what it is. I don't really care either way. We'll probably end up putting a GTAM bumper on this thing at some point. But I just thought that was interesting when I had it off. So anyways, we're gonna lower the car back down, and I'll see you guys then. good that car sounds. All right, so we've got the Mustang back in the garage where it belongs with the other Mustang, and I just wanted to say huge thank you to Jason for letting us use the lift. We kind of have an idea now of what we're doing with the Giulia, and we at least have a plan. So honestly, you guys are probably going to be seeing Jason a lot more on the YouTube channel. If you guys want to go show his channel some love, which I would really appreciate it, his channel is right here. So yeah, anyways, Jason, you have anything to add?
Hopefully we'll have some new stuff, not just these Mustangs. We'll have a lot more new content coming with different cars, hopefully. So.
Heck yeah. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.